In this series, I started with $0, a truck, and a mower, with the dream to build a profitable mowing business from scratch. Will I make it or go broke? Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. Right now, I'm actually on the way to the office so we can check our emails, see if we got any more jobs for today, and I'm going to make sure the guys know where they got to go. And after that, I actually got something really big planned. So the other day, somebody approached me in the hardware store and asked me if I was actually selling my mowing business. He offered me $1.5 million. That's a lot of money, but it got me thinking. Maybe if I open up a second location in a different town, that would make me a lot more money. I planned a road trip to actually look at 2 possible places where we can open up a business. So we got a lot of driving ahead of us. We got about 2,000 miles. We're going to be gone for 4 to 5 days. So I'm going to drop the cedar off just in case the guys actually need it and let them know I won't be back for a little bit. Okay, that's not good. So our John Deere zero turn is in here and it looks like the bracket broke again. It's not a good time for that to actually break because we're into October now and we're down a mower. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that part. So I don't know if Kevin or John's going to try to fix it, but hopefully they can get it done. Well guys, it's actually been a few hours. I just finished checking emails and it looks like we got a pretty busy week ahead of us, which is good. So the guys are going to be super busy. I'm just hoping where I'm not going to be here, they're still going to do the jobs. I'm going to grab a coffee, go talk to the guys, and just get everything situated, and then we're going to hit the open road. I'm actually not going to tell them why I'm going on this road trip until I can actually find a location and make sure we can make money there. Hey Kevin, how's it going? You know your jobs for today? Okay, so I'm actually going out of town for 4 to 5 days. I'm going to leave you in charge. Yes, Kevin, I will tell them you're in charge. Okay. Well, I just finished talking to the guys. They know exactly what they got to do, and they should be good while I'm gone. I have about 5 hours of driving before I reach the first spot I want to check out, so let's hit the road, but first, let's go to Starbucks. Yeah, can I get a large coffee? No, that'll be everything. Oh, do you guys need your property mowed? And dollars. Oh, I forgot how expensive this place is. Okay, so you guys need your property mowed? Okay, here's my business card. I'll have somebody come by later. Is that good for you? Okay. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Oh, I am so tired. I've been driving for 5 hours, but I'm finally in Elma, so the population here is about 5,000, which is a lot lower than Riverbend Springs, but it looks like there's a lot of properties here we can actually mow. I think it would be a good spot for a second location, but I still need to check out one more spot. It's a little bit bigger. I think the population of the other place is about 10,000, but the only thing is it's a lot further away. But right now, I'm actually pretty hungry, so I'm going to see if I can find a restaurant or somewhere to get food. Oh, a supermarket. Okay, that might be a good spot to get food. It's just there's nowhere to park. It looks like there's a little alleyway here, so I'm going to pull back there. There might be a parking lot. That spot right there looks super busy. What do they have? Anything good? Okay, they got some drinks. I don't know, there's a pretty big line, so I'm gonna go in the grocery store to get some snacks because we got a lot more driving to do and I don't really want to stop that much. Spice bites? I think that might be a bit too much for a road trip. I don't want to be in the bathroom most of the day. So I'm gonna put the snacks in the truck, and somebody actually told me in the supermarket there's a pizzeria down the road, so let's go check it out. Oh, that was so good. That's probably one of the best pizzas I had in a while. I actually got some to go. Oh, and I was also talking to some locals, and apparently it's hard to get into mowing around here. There's already 2 companies here, and they pretty much got everything locked in. How do I get out of here? Well, I guess I'm taking a shortcut. I thought there was a road back here. We'll put in 4-wheel drive, and we'll just go through this lawn. Now, I could still start a mowing company here and probably do really good. It's just, I don't want to start one here if there's a better spot. So that's why we're going to check out one more town before we make our decision. But in order to actually get to the next town, I still got 8 hours of driving left. Oh, I am so tired, but we're about 10 minutes away from the hotel, so we're just pulling into Silver Run, and it's actually pretty late. I was actually hoping to get here a little bit earlier, but we ran into some bad weather. Look at all this rain coming down, so we had to slow down a nice bit. I'm just hoping this rain stops soon because I came here to see if we could start a mowing business, and no one wants to get their lawn mowed when it's raining. And the whole reason I actually went on this trip is to start up another mowing business, and I only got a couple more days to actually do it. But anyways, we're at the hotel. Now, I didn't actually call and make a reservation, so I'm hoping they got a room, and if they don't, I don't know if there's any more hotels in this area. I'm just trying to get up enough courage to get out, get in the rain, and actually go inside and see if they got a room. Yes, good news, they actually had a room. Now, it cost me $180 a night, so I only got one night for now. I'm gonna grab my bags, go inside, and get some rest. Now, I'm planning on staying here a bit longer, but I gotta make sure we're able to actually get some properties to mow before I actually spend more money. Well guys, it's the next day and I forgot to set my alarm last night, so it's actually 11 o'clock and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go inside and see if there's breakfast here, and if not, if there's a place close by. I guess they don't actually serve breakfast here, but he said there's a Waffle Hut not too far away, probably about a 10-minute drive, so we're gonna hop in our truck, go there, and hopefully when we're done eating, the ground's gonna be dried up. It's still a little bit wet and I still need to find a mower. I could have brought one with me, but I didn't want to leave the guys without the push mower. So I've been driving for about 10 minutes and according to the GPS, the Waffle Hut is right here. And this is actually the main road to get into town. And I guess where it was so bad last night, I didn't even know there was a gas station or a Waffle Hut here. Well, that was good and we're energized now, so the only thing we gotta do is try to find a mower. I was talking to a couple of locals in there and they said there's one spot in town that might have some. So we're gonna head there first to see if they got any. If they don't, we're gonna have to check Marketplace. I sure hope they do, because if there's no mower here and I didn't bring one, how am I gonna actually see if this place is good for a mowing business? I just put the place into the GPS, so it's Eddie's Auto Works and it should be right here on the right. Okay, I see it. Now there is a couple other spots in town apparently, but they're not open today. I picked the wrong time to actually come to the spot without a mower. Most places are closed on Sundays. I'm just hoping this place is actually open. I do see vehicles here, but I think there might be an apartment upstairs. Please be open, we need a mower. Ah dang, this place ain't even open. Oh, this is not good. So I'm gonna have to go look on Marketplace and hopefully I can find one. I did see mowers when I looked in the window. Boy, if I gotta stay here another day, that's another $180, and I still don't even know if we're able to actually get into the mowing game here. Alright guys, so I actually just found one. I've been looking for about 15 minutes now, and there's one person here with one for sale. He wants $350 for it, so I'm gonna go over and see if it's actually worth it. I'm just hoping I get there before somebody else actually buys the mower, and I think we're here. Okay, good thing no one's here actually to buy it. Now it actually looks like the mower we got in Riverbend Springs, the Parkside mower. He actually didn't have pictures online of it, so I'm gonna check it out before I go talk to him. But I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna buy it, even if it's not in the best of shape, because for me to stay here another day without actually seeing if this spot's good for mowing, it's gonna cost me $180. Then I gotta buy a brand new mower, which is close to $700. Alright, so I paid $350 for this mower. I didn't try to go lower because I didn't want to offend him. He might not actually sell me the mower. And I asked him if he wanted me to mow his lawn. He said no, that's okay. He actually got somebody else to do it. So I think my plan right now is to go up that way and see if we can knock on some doors and hopefully get some mowing contracts. I think this street here might be the best one to start with, so we're going to park on the side of the road and see if we can get this blue house. Now the properties here are a little bit smaller, so we should be able to do them a lot quicker with the push mower. You know what, to be on the safe side, I'm going to leave the mower in the back just in case no one here actually gets us to mow their property. Well guys, it looks like we got our very first contract in Silver Run, and hopefully this is the first of many. So I'm going to take the mower out and try to get this done as fast as possible. That way the homeowner can see we're pretty professional with our mowing, and he might actually recommend us to other people. Because I need at least 50 contracts before I actually leave here to make it viable for me to start this mowing business and to actually afford to rent the place out here. So in the future we can grow this business. So I need to work really hard to get 50 contracts, and it's going to be a struggle because I only got enough money to be here for a couple more days. But if I'm able to actually get the contracts needed to stay here, I will have $19,000 to find a place to rent, upgrade my mower, and get a trailer, because we're going to need something a little bit bigger. Now there is one problem if we're able to make this work. Somebody needs to stay here and keep it running. And I really don't expect Steve, Kevin, or John to come down here, leave their lives behind to run this business, so I will have to stay here until it's up and running and go back and forth to the other one when I get a chance. Alright guys, so I've been doing this for about 10 minutes now, and I must say it's completely different than Riverbend Springs, where the properties are triple the size of this and they take about an hour to do with a push mower. So we're probably able to make a lot of money here if we can get the contracts. So let's go collect the money. So I made $75 off this property. Now it is a little bit lower than Riverbend Springs, but the properties are way smaller, so really is more money. I'm gonna try this door here. Hopefully we can get them as a contract too. Okay, so no one's actually home there, so I'm just gonna put the mower back in the truck. We're gonna go up the road further and work our way back down and hope. Okay, what's this guy doing? And he's going, what is happening? That was weird. So I actually went up the road a little bit further. I found this driveway. That way we're off the road and we're not stopping traffic. I'm gonna knock on this door. No one answered it. Maybe I'm at the wrong door. We'll try this one over here. I'm just hoping someone comes to the door. Okay, I can see somebody coming. Alright guys, so we actually got another contract to do. So that brings us up to 2 properties. And there's one house we went to. No one was home. So I'm not going to really count that one. But if things keep going the way they're going and we knock on doors and they actually answer and we get the contracts, we should have at least 15 to 20 by today. And that's a lot of properties considering I only woke up at 11. I went and got food. I had to go find a mower. So we only really started mowing a half hour ago and we're already on our second property. If we can keep this up, we should have no trouble getting the 50 contracts. And that way I can actually grow my mowing company into an empire. Wow, this didn't take me long at all. So this property actually only took me 5 minutes to mow. It's a lot smaller than the last one we did, but I'm still going to charge $75 for it. That's going to be like a base fee. So I made $75 off this property and I'm actually kind of hungry, so we're going to stop and have a break. But if you guys are enjoying this series and would like to see more, smash the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.